I am confused. When I saw the Doom the Dark Ages gameplay reveal, I was speechless. I then analyzed every detail about the game, made a video about it, and got even more hyped. Everything I've seen about Doom the Dark Ages has me very excited, so much that it made me remember how I felt in the months leading to Doom Eternal. Que nostalgia. But then I read the Doom forums, the Twitter threads, and your comments, because that's what I always do, and saw a lot of negative feedback about the game, which is completely normal. Not everyone is going to enjoy this new entry in the Doom franchise, and that's fine. Yet, the negativity got to a point where I just had to make a video about it, as I believe most of what people are complaining about doesn't make any sense, as it is too early to bring those criticisms to the table, as none of us have played the game yet.
Yeah, Mr. White!
If you are hyped for Doom the Dark Ages, be sure to smash the like button and let me know down below in the comments what you liked or disliked about the gameplay reveal, because you know, I read all of your comments. That's the only reason I exist. With that being said, let's sit down, grab our humongous chain gun and dive straight back into hell. You know the drill. This video was sponsored by Gamersubs. Use code MIDNIGHT to get any of these cool things. Thank you so much for the support, and I really hope you enjoy. In 2016, after 12 years of being radio silent, Doom came back to life. It pushed the limits of what an FPS could do and gave us one of the greatest and most iconic additions to Doom, those being the glory kills. When you think about Doom, you think about Doom Guy ripping and tearing all the demons you encounter. In Doom Eternal, its software doubled down and further expanded on the glory kills and gave us even more of what we wanted: brutal and creative ways to send the demons back to hell. And in Doom the Dark Ages, the glory kills are no more.
Holy mother of God!
I understand why this is a controversial change, as most of what made Doom and Doom Eternal so great, the artistry behind absolutely mowing down a demon to baby powder and then have a sick killing animation at the end, is now gone. But is it really? Most of the negativity around this criticism stems from the new melee system, as people say it looks clunky, slow, and very not Doom. Yet, did people forget that at the start of each Doom, you are extremely underpowered? Throughout the whole game, you can find suit upgrades and runes to further enhance Doom Guy's overall power. That's the same for Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. And being that Doom the Dark Ages is a more melee-focused game, I would bet the real money that there are a handful of runes and suit upgrades in the game that make us go from an amateur boxer to frickin' Mike Tyson.
Take me to him! Come on! Go, 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 go!
Also, the removal of glory kills just enhances the power fantasy even more, as you are the one who executes the demons in real time. Also, now you can shield yourself in the invincibility frames of the glory kills, making the game and Ultra Nightmare even worse.
What?
Like I've said before, Doom is known for quite a lot of things. Big guns, big demons, and speedy gameplay, with the same thing applying to Doom the Dark Ages. Yet, there's a lot of people saying that this game looks and feels very slow, therefore making it boring. I can definitely see what these people mean and why they are worried. Yeah, the pace of this gameplay is very toned down. Demon projectiles move very slow compared to Doom Eternal, and the AI behavior seems weird. However, let's not forget that this is an official gameplay reveal, meaning that the game's overall speed is going to be heavily toned down to achieve a more cinematic feel, which is the exact same thing that happened with Doom 2016 and especially Doom Eternal. This is how we all saw Doom Eternal's gameplay in 2018. And here's how Doom Eternal actually played. That's a very humongous difference. And it's the same game. It also doesn't help that they showed gameplay on Hurt Me Plenty. Like Hugo stated, Doom the Dark Ages is a return to classic Doom. With that in mind, here's how classic Doom projectiles traveled on any difficulty besides Nightmare.
Oh, that's it? Muy lento. Hombre, that's really slow. Come on, man, you can do better, you can do better.
And here's how they travel on Nightmare difficulty.
Oh, a su pinche madre!
That's a pretty substantial projectile speed difference if you ask me. So, if you think that your Doom the Dark Ages Nightmare difficulty gameplay is going to look like this, then you have nothing to worry about, my friend. I'm 100% sure that the game is going to play a lot different than what was shown in this gameplay showcase, because going by history, that's just a fact.
Yes, science!
By far the dumbest criticism I've seen is this one, Doom the Woe Gauges. The reasoning behind this being that the game features difficulty sliders, where you can modify certain aspects of the game to create just the right difficulty for you. And for some reason, this is woke.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Not only is this perfect for challenge runs, giving speedrunners a ton of variety to play with, but this is an objectively good addition to the game. Saying that the game is woke because it's pandering to casuals is blatantly disrespecting the entire Doom franchise and what it represents. Because since 1993, more than 31 years ago, Doom has been a game with several difficulty options, so that everyone, even your mom, dad, brother and sister, could experience the demon-killing, adrenaline-inducing rampage that we all get by playing fucking Doom. All this is doing is gatekeeping, and all id Software wants is for everyone to have a chance at playing some good old Doom. With that being said, I really do not understand what's the problem with this. Como le encanta a la gente estar mamando con puñetadas estúpidas. Another reason as to why Doom the Dark Ages is apparently woke is the addition of this character, which I believe is its version of Doom Girl. Gamers, I really do not know why the Doom franchise should feature female characters, but if they're going to be included, at least make them more palatable to the male audience. What do you think? ¿De qué mierdas estás hablando, cabrón? This must be a joke, but I guess it's not. What the hell does this even mean? If we are going to talk about looks, she looks fantastic, pretty, gorgeous, se ve hermosa, no mames. And there's nothing woke about this, and this is coming from the guy that made this video. So no, Doom the Dark Ages is not woke, and if it was, it wouldn't be for these reasons. Go touch some grass.
Man, this is like the finest piece of grass.
At this point in the history of the Doom franchise, the game is not known for offering an intriguing online multiplayer experience. It did a lot back in the 1990s with Deathmatch, but New Doom has never been able to crack into the modern multiplayer sphere. Doom 2016 tried hard to be something it wasn't, and battle mode was very niche to stand out. Thanks to that, id Software made the decision to cut multiplayer for this new entry, making this the first modern Doom game where all resources were used in the single player campaign. id Software even said that if they went for another multiplayer mode, the Aidlen mech and dragon set pieces would have never made it into the final release. I understand why some Doom fans are salty. Doom invented deathmatch after all. Yet, going by history, I better prefer id Software use those extra resources on the single player than trying to make another multiplayer mode. I say that, but it still hurts a little. Since the beginning of this franchise, Doom has always been gameplay fast, story second, and that is going to be the same thing with Doom the Dark Ages. Yet, id Software confirmed that this game is going to go big on the narrative, as it should. And of course, there's a lot of people that didn't like this change. As much respect as I have for John Carmack, this quote is dated. Doom deserves the right to tell its own story, and if that is not your cup of tea, you can simply skip the cutscenes. It takes less than a second to do. As you know, Doom lore is my jam, a vehicle to enhance the game's power fantasy even further, as the context of the narrative is what drives our motive to rip and tear. Without the story, Doom Eternal would have probably never even existed. And I do not know about you, my friends, but everything about the story we have seen so far looks fantastic. So just give it a try when the game comes out, you might love it. And last, but certainly not least, is the notion that Doom the Dark Ages looks nothing like Doom. And I do not know about you, but this looks a lot like Doom to me. Doom Eternal has been the peak of this franchise for the past 5 years. It pushed the genre to new heights, revolutionized FPS games, and reinvigorated the indie shooter scene. Yet, Doom Eternal looks nothing like classic Doom, and it still did all of that. Even so, this doesn't mean that the next Doom game should be Doom Eternal 2 too. As much as I adore that game, it would suck.
Impossible.
I see its software as Valve. Whenever it publishes something, it pushes the genre even further beyond. When Doom 2016 came out, there was no game like it, then everyone copied it. When Doom Eternal came out, no game had ever come near the level of precise gunplay. It was basically Devil May Cry with guns, then everyone copied it. And now, 5 years later, Doom the Dark Ages is doing the exact same thing, pushing the limits of what an FPS can do, innovating on aspects of the genre where no one hadn't even dared to do before. And when the game comes out, I'm sure it's going to inspire a lot of people to create something of their own, as it has been doing that for more than 31 years. I understand the criticisms given to Doom the Dark Ages, yet I believe it's too early to have these conversations, as no one, not you nor me, have played the game yet. Or is it? Hello my friends, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and if you did, do not forget to leave a huge like and a comment for the algorithm gods. Doing that really helps the channel a lot. With that being said, have a beautiful day my friends, and stay safe. Adios. Bye.